Hello guys and again welcome to the Mana podcast and I'm your host Lalish Sharma. My today's episode is going to be about mindfulness. And what does this mindfulness means? It just means you are who you actually or truly are. You are not your thought. You are not like what someone thought or think of you. You are not who you think you should be or who you are. You are who you actually and truly are. And how can you find out if it is truly you or what is true you or what is the real you? So guys, the real you is the one who you are when you are not thinking or doing anything. Like when you are just sitting and when you are just observing your thoughts, your imaginations, whatever you are doing. When you look at yourself from a upper perspective or look at yourself from someone else or differentiate yourself from your body or your mind, you think of yourself like a spiritual or a spirit that is looking at your own body or at your own mind or at your own thoughts. You just distance yourself from your body, your thoughts in an imagination that you are not your body, you are not your mind, you are this whole world and you are just a different being, or you are not even being, you are just in a nothingness. You are just a spirit that is looking at this body or is inside this body. And guys, I know this spiritual thing doesn't feel true or it doesn't click, but when you will do what I'm saying, you will believe whatever I'm saying and you will be just able to understand what I am saying, because these things or spiritual stuff or spiritual things are not something that you can learn or understand just by reading or listening. It's something like a skill that you learn or understand when you do it yourself. So guys, from now on, whenever you are doing something, just stay present, stay in the moment. Like whenever we are eating or we are brushing our teeth or we are doing anything, our thoughts or whatever we are thinking, it's about past or our future. We are not in the present. We don't observe or feel whatever we are doing. Have you ever caught yourself thinking about future or past when you are doing something else? So guys, when you do something else or think about something else and think about something else, you are not able to connect, because it's not who you actually are. Your thoughts of past are just a memory. They are gone. They are just in your mind as a memory. And whatever you're thinking about future has never happened or might not happen. So you can't be sure about it. So the only thing that you have left that is true or completely in your control is this present moment. But our every decision or whatever we think or do, our past and future thinking affect it very highly or exponentially, because we always want to be certain about thing. Our present is not certain. We are not completely sure about certain current moment. In this moment anything can happen, but the only thing that we feel we can change is our past or future, because future has not come and past is just a memory. So we think we have a control over it, but that is completely wrong, because past has already gone and future has not come. So the only thing that has left you, or the only thing that you should control or try to be in, is your present moment. If you're driving a car or you are in a lane of bank, or you are doing anything, you are sitting with your girlfriend, your mom, your family, you are watching a movie, you are using your mobile, you are reading a book, you can be doing anything. So just stay present. Try to divert your mind from past or future to whatever you are doing. Like just think about whatever you are feeling, doing, or just be in this moment. Like feel like this moment is the only thing that is true. Whatever you were thinking about past and future are not true. Because guys, have you just think about it? Like whatever you are doing right now, in a few minutes, it will become a past. So guys, your past and your future, they will be your current moment at some point. Because just imagine, you are reading right now, and in 5 minutes, your future, you don't know what you will be doing, because you might drop your book or you might do something else. So we are not sure about it. And when you're reading book right now, and after 5 minutes, your past will be, I was reading this book. So whatever you are doing right now will be your future or your past. So please, please focus on your present, because that's the only thing that you can control and should control, because it is going to affect your life exponentially. And many of you might be thinking like, I have like very lot of negative thoughts, or I have a lot of problem, or I am going through a lot. So whenever you are going through a lot, or you are having negative thought, anxious thought, or you are under a lot of pressure, even then try to be present. Because guys, if something is going to happen, it will happen. Just accept it. That something that happened in past, that has already happened, you can't change it. And something that is going to happen in future, you also can't change it. And when you think about it, or like be anxious about what is going to happen or what has happened, you go through it a lot more time than you really should. Like for example, if you think like, I will lose my job, and you think about it regularly, so when you will actually lose your job, at that time you will already have felt like you had lost your job 100 times, because you were worried about it or thinking about it every day. So when that thing happen, just let it happen. It will happen, and it has already happened in past. You cannot do anything about it. So why waste your current moment or present because of something that has happened or will happen? Just accept everything as it is. Don't try to change it, or don't try to interfere it with your thoughts of like what should be, or what can be, or what had been. Because when you think of this thing like how things should be or how should have been, you don't accept it fully. Just observe whatever you are going through and accept it without any thought of how things should be or how things are. The only thing that matters is how things are actually are. It doesn't matter what they should be like or what they are. Just observe them and just feel them. You don't even have to thought about like, yeah, I am accepting it. No, just see them. Like you are looking at your mobile or you are looking at a wall, without any thought, without anything. Just look at it and let it be. I'm pretty sure you will like move past it, because when you look at things as they are without interacting them with how things should be, you accept it itself. So guys, that's all for today's episode, and if you liked it, please share it with your friends and family and people you love and care about. Thank you again.